feel stones upon my chest that I carry to the evening till I lay back down to rest. But I'll get by. I'll get by. I'm tired and grown weary of these clouds that follow me, swallowed by the shadows when it's sunshine that I need. But I'll get by. I'll get by. I've been feeling hollow, yeah, my soul just can't be found. So fill me with the feeling that this song will turn around. Take all my cares away, lighten my load. Trust it'll be okay, but till then I'll go onward down the road, carried by the hope that I
into two. Still I call it magic when I'm next to you. And I don't, and I don't, and I don't, and I don't. No, I don't, it's true. I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't want anybody else but you. I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't. No, I don't, it's true. I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't want anybody else but you. Call it magic. Cut me into two. I'm of all your magic. I disappear from view, and I can't get over, can't get over you. Still I call it magic. You're such a precious jewel. And I don't, and I don't, and I don't, and I don't. No, I don't, it's true. I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't want anybody else but you. I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't. No, I don't, it's true. I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't want anybody else but you. Wanna fall, I fall so far. I wanna fall, I fall so hard. And I call it magic, and I call it true. I call it And if you were to ask me, after all that we've been through, still believe in magic? Well, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Of course I do. All day permanent red, the glaze on my eyes. When I heard your voice, the distance caught me by surprise again. And I know you claim that you're alright, but fix your eyes on me. I guess I'm all you have, and I swear you'll see the dawn again. Well, I know holding hands and become blind. 'Cause even when there is no star in sight, you'll always be my only guiding light. Late in my youth, well, I'm still in awe of you. Discover some new truth, now is always wrapped around you. But don't just slip away in the night. Don't just hurl your words from on high. Well, I know I had it all on the line, but don't just sit with folded hands and become blind. 'Cause even when there is no star in sight, you'll always be my only guiding light. If we come back and we're broken, unworthy and ashamed, give us something to believe in, and you know it'll go your way.
Well, they said you were a bright child, never anything but joy and clouds, spreading like volcanic dust over your blue skies. Now they're looking for an answer, where the rot set in and set up the landslide, but it only makes it worse now. You're like a puzzle to be worked out, and it's the voices in your head now, saying there's something wrong about the way I feel. A broken link, a missing part, a punctured wheel, and it's not what you expected. The way the world you built loves to cut you down, the way your head gets twisted, and you sit up all night trying to figure it out. And they say you've made your bed now, even get your shoes on, and it's the voices in your head now, saying there's something wrong about the way I feel. A broken link, a missing part, a punctured wheel. It doesn't matter what you say now, it's like some vision in the stars that seems so real. The way I feel, the way I feel, the way I feel. The way I feel, the way I feel, the way I feel. And everyone else has got things sorted out. You stand on the edge, talking to yourself.
Welcome, friends, to another night of quarantine trivia. My name is Logan, and I am here to host your quarantine trivia tonight. Apparently, we're having a lot of issues, and apparently, it's not What happens if we refresh the page? Nope. Doesn't look like it is working. So we're going to go back to this page. All right, we're going to see if this works. Apparently we're having a ton of issues. So, all right, it looks like it's working. That's good. Oh boy, this has been a day, people. I tell you, welcome to Quarantine Trivia. My name is Logan, and I am your host for this evening for our live stream trivia event. I am so sorry for the technical difficulties. I am so used to hosting trivia in a live setting where people hand me the answers and there is very little technology involved. So I am sorry for all of this delay, all of this confusion. It looks like a couple of you are now in the game. Looks like we got 5 people in. Hopefully we did not lose a bunch of people because of these technical difficulties. I have never seen that message before. I've never had a problem streaming that music and playing in the background. So I don't know what is causing that. But here we are now. We're ready to play. Looks like we already got 11 people in here ready to play and hungry for that Amazon gift card we are going to be drawing for this upcoming Monday. If you placed in the top 3 this last Monday or last week at all, please use the same name when you are going to joinmyquiz.com and you are entering in this code 119466, as you will need the same name if you are going to put more names in the hat to be drawn out for that Amazon gift card. So please use the same name as you have if you have placed in the top 3. If you have not placed in the top 3, you can choose the same name or you can choose a completely new name. It is completely up to you. So we're up to 17 people now. Again, I hope we did not lose people even though we started 5 minutes late. Again, I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. But it seems to be the way this day is going. It feels like a Monday, even though it's the end of the week. So we are going to be playing 2 games tonight. JoinMyQuiz.com and that code in there, 119466. Enter that name or that code in. Please choose an appropriate name as well if you have not chosen your name yet. There are going to be 2 games, 20 questions in each game. You will have 20 seconds per question to answer. This just hopefully knocks out people who want to look up the answers, and hopefully you won't have time to. So you will receive more points the faster you answer a question. So you want to be sure to answer accurately, but you also want to be sure to answer quickly. So these questions start out pretty dang easy, and then they get pretty dang difficult. So expect that to do better in the first half of the game than the latter half of the game. And then that's the same way the second game will happen as well. So keep that in mind. Again, it looks like we have 19 people now, which is great, which is right around what we normally have. which is always a ton of fun. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. If you are not in quite yet, this code 119466 will be up here in the middle of the screen after we start. So if you miss the beginning of the game, don't fret. You can always join in. Just be sure to choose an appropriate name. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started with round number 1. Good luck to everyone. You can do it. We believe in you. 100% it's all around. Mr. Pants is right out of the gate. Didn't get 100% right on the first answer, though, team. And we will go through the questions after this first round as well. Ooh, that third question's hitting a lot of you pretty hard. Oh, boy. We'll have to review, and I think the third question might be the true or false one. We'll see. We're 50-50. I can't remember. Already at 75% accuracy. We're only 5 questions in. This might be a hard game. See a lot of returning names in here. See a couple new ones too. All right. Got some hot streaks going on. You guys are doing great. 72% accuracy. 70% accuracy, of course. As soon as I say something, it always goes down. Looks like we no longer have a perfect game either. Unfortunate. It's going to be a run for that top 3. Looks like Jingle may be the first one done. Maybe. Mr. Pants is almost there. Mbeth is almost there. And from what I see, it is Jingle that finishes first. There may be someone lower down here that maybe finished a little faster. Let's go ahead and scroll down here and see what we got. Timey Wimey is now done as well. Lizbeth with the big jump. See a lot of movement up there in the top half of this board. People want their gift cards, I'd say. All right, looks like we're just waiting on a few more people here to finish. Looks like Kendall is holding on to his spot in first place. Joe Papa entering third, with G Unit holding in second, but the game is not over yet. Still got Schneider House with 2 questions left. Joe Papa's on that last question. Oof, they got that one wrong. Let's see if Schneider House can get this jump in here. Doghouse Nick, E equals MC Hammer just finished. And Fens Fam, join late, but we'll wait for you, Fens Fam. I know exactly who you are. You're always late. 59% accuracy on the night. 20 people in here now. We're just waiting on Fens Fam. Let's see how they do. Off to a pretty good start. I'm curious. I want to see what that third question is, because it was a lot of 2 questions right in a row, and that third question saw a lot of that red that just started right there. So I don't remember. We'll go through it and see what that one is. And thank you, by the way, for all of you that texted me or messaged me about the live stream not working. Again, I have never seen that before while live streaming, so not quite sure what caused that, because the music is not the main part of what we're doing, so it shouldn't be an issue. But I will have to look into that further for next time, so hopefully it doesn't happen so we don't start 5 minutes late. All right, Fens Fam working their way up. Let's see if they can kick one of those out of the top 3. Joe Papa sitting there in third right now, but it looks like Fens Fam is hungry and wanting a spot in that top 3. Let's even see if they can overtake Kendall. Oof, they missed one. I swear, every single time I say someone's doing well, it's just, they miss one. Every single time. There it is again. Sorry, Fens Fam. But you can still make it into that top 3. I believe in you. Missed another one. Come on, Fens Fam, where you at? There's another one missed. And obviously, if you can't tell, I have my TV over here that has the scores, the live scores on here. So that's why I'm always looking off to the side a little bit. Missed another one, Fens Fam. Where you? What you doing? There you go. Let's get this last one right. Maybe. Oof, nope. And that does bring us to the end of our first game with 59% accuracy. Congratulations to those in our top 3 and winners for our gift card. In third place, Joe Papa. Second place, G Unit. And first place, Kendall. So congratulations to those top 3. Joe Papa will be entered 1 name into our drawing, G Unit 2 names, and Kendall 3 names for our drawing, which will take place this upcoming Monday. That will take place at halftime between the 2 games. So if you have placed in the top 3, you are automatically entered into that drawing, and you need to be on the live stream when I draw your name, or else if you're not on the live stream, I will draw the next name. So be sure to be on the live stream on Monday, especially if you've placed in the top 3, and then we will start a new drawing from there with a clean slate of winners. So join us next Monday for that. Let's go through these questions real quick, and then we will jump into game number 2. If it's gonna let me choose questions, it looks like it's not. Let's go review questions. What is the name of the house Harry Potter sorted into? That is the House of Gryffindor. What fictional city does Batman live in? He lives in Gotham. Who was the president during World War I? This was the one that got a lot of you. That was Woodrow Wilson. Which country has more native Spanish speakers, the United States or Mexico? That is Mexico. However, the United States is slated to overtake the native Spanish-speaking population of Mexico by 2050, I believe. In what U.S. state would you find Harvard University? That is in Massachusetts, just outside of Boston. CD are the Roman numerals for what number? That is 400. D is 500. And C is 100, so 100 from 500 is obviously 400. Babe is a pig. I hope most of you got that one right. In terms of the police unit, what does SWAT stand for? That is Special Weapons and Tactics. Bridal Veil Falls and a few other of the tallest waterfalls in the United States can be found in Yosemite National Park. Who is the leading actress opposite John Travolta in the movie Grease? That is Olivia Newton-John. In what modern-day city was Nikola Tesla born? Right now, it is the country of Croatia, where he was born. What is the name of the next Bond film? No Time to Die. I was really looking forward to seeing this, and I got pushed all the way back to November. But I'll probably still go see it because I'm really excited for it. I love the Bond movies. TV show Frasier is a spinoff of the show Cheers, even though Cheers takes place in Boston, I believe, and then Frasier takes place in Seattle, but is a spinoff of that show. What is the name of Jupiter's largest moon? That is Ganymede. And then Titan is actually a moon of Saturn, so I just threw that on there to hopefully throw you off. This is Simon and Garfunkel. They need haircuts and maybe a mustache trim. This is Leonard Skinner, these albums that they came from. Not including the practice squad, a full NFL roster has 55 players on it. I think it was 53 a couple years ago, and then they just upped it to 55, I believe. Kelly Clarkson won the first American Idol contest in the year of 2002. In what U.S. state would you find the only active diamond mine in the United States? It is in Arkansas. Who knew, right? That's why it's a trivia question. And what celebrity officiated Maroon 5 frontman Adam Levine's wedding to his current wife? That was Jonah Hill. And that just would have been a funny wedding to be at. Well, that is for game number 1. We are going to jump into the second half of our evening with our game number 2. Refresh that page at joinmyquiz.com and enter this new code 966902 to join into the second game that we have tonight. And while you are joining in, as I have been doing the last couple of weeks, I'm going to put these links up on here. They're actually not clickable, but I need to post them in the Logan's Quarantine Facebook page, so you can just actively click on them. Right below me right here are 4 nonprofit organizations that are helping people all across America and all across the world during this quarantine time, during this pandemic, where 30-some million people are out of a job and cannot afford basic things like food to feed their families. Some people are in very dire situations, and food banks are in super high demand. So these 4 organizations right down here, that is worldcentralkitchen.org, redcross.org, doctorswithoutborders.org, and feedingamerica.org. And I ask, if you do feedingamerica.org, use the /Parks and Recreation, because through May 21st, if you make a donation on Feeding America, State Farm or Subaru will match your donation, I think up to $500,000. So if you're giving to feedingamerica.org, please use the /Parks and Rec, because essentially your donation will be doubled. So obviously, you do not have to limit yourself to these 4 links down here or these 4 organizations. There are organizations all across the country and the world doing tremendous work, local food banks, local shelters, churches, everything. Everyone's pitching in, and everyone needs to pitch in as well. I thankfully am fortunate enough to still have a paycheck during this time, and I actually just gave to feedingamerica.org /Parks and Recreation. So I encourage you, if you are fortunate enough to still have a paycheck, please consider giving, even if it's $1, to one of these organizations. It is a huge help to people. You could be your next door neighbors, could be people down the street, could be people on the other side of the world, but who are all needing to help each other during this time. And down here in this opposite corner, I have linked my Venmo. Well, not linked. I have put my Venmo and my PayPal name in there. I normally get paid for doing trivia at the brewery that I host at. However, obviously, I am unable to do that. And all of the prizes that I will be drawing on Monday are coming out of my personal pocket. So everything that is given here is much appreciated, even if it's $1 or so. And everything that's given will also increase the monetary prize of that Amazon gift card on Monday as well. So consider giving down there. Also, it would be a huge help, obviously not mandatory, but very much appreciated. So looks like we have 20 people in here for the second game, probably the same 20 people that we had in game number 1. And I'm pretty sure by now you're probably tired of me talking. So we're going to go ahead and start game number 2. So good luck. I think it's about the same difficulty, but obviously we'll see what happens. Good luck. Let's get everyone right for question number 1. And Fence Fam, what are you doing? Missing question number 1? Oh boy. Timey-wimey and Brick Wall 733. Oh boy. Maybe this game's going to be a lot harder. I got a lot of missed on question 1 and question 2. What's going on here, team? All right, still got some good streaks in here. Still a long way to go to that 20th question. But it looks like we're sitting right around 78% accuracy here. Got some hot streaks. So we will see what happens here in game number 2. Screech Powers. It's always fun seeing the fun names. Still got a couple perfect games in there, but not many. Oh, looks like you just got one left. Sitting at 74% accuracy, 73% accuracy now. 72? Oh no, we're dropping. Oh, you guys can't let Kendall place in the top 3 again. Oof, he missed his first one. Looks like we got some people close to the end of the game here. We got Jingle that is almost finished. And then we got Mbeth that's almost finished. Fens Fam and Mr. Pants are almost there. But it looks like Mbeth is the first person to that last question. 64% accuracy. Mbeth is our first player to finish. Mbeth, you don't get anything, but way to go. You did it. Now just hope that you hold on to that top 3 spot. Like Mr. Pants is sitting in spot number 1, but there are a few players that are still working their way through this game here. Looks like Kendall somehow wiggled his way back up into that top 3. Screech Powers. I don't know why I find that funny, but I do. And then Watering Water Makes It Grow. Looks like they got scared from that first question and maybe dropped out. And then Timey Wimey, it looks like timeyed out a little bit. Because they haven't progressed. They were at the very beginning of the game and they must have timed out. So we're still waiting on Lima Beans. And I think it's just Lima Beans. Yep, we're just waiting on Lima Beans. You can do it, Lima Beans. You're healthy. You can do it. I actually really don't know how healthy Lima Beans are. I'm going to assume they're very healthy. Maybe I should make that a true or false question for next time. Are Lima Beans healthy? I guess that can be kind of subjective. Can't really define healthy to a strict rule. So maybe we won't put that as a true or false question. All right, Lima Beans, you got 2 questions left here. Let's end strong. Timey-wimey, I'm so sorry you timey-wimeyed out. And watering water makes it grow. Doesn't really make sense, but I'm sorry that you must have also timed out, or maybe just quit instead. All right, Lima Beans is finished, so I think we are all done now. So congrats to our top 3 of game number 2. In third place, we have G Unit. Second place, Mr. Pants. And first place, somehow, we got Kendall again. So that is the end of our second game. We're going to go through these questions again real quick. What U.S. national park is home to one of the 7 natural wonders of the world? I'm curious as to what was answered for this question. Grand Canyon is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. I thought that was going to be a pretty straightforward question, but I guess I was wrong. Who is the only president to serve more than 2 terms as president? That was FDR. He served 4 terms. I think he died in his 4th term. What country was Alaska purchased from in 1867? That was not Kanad. There was supposed to be an A on the end of that. That was Russia. Rumor is you can still see it from Alaska's house. What is the last major U.S. city on the Mississippi River before it empties into the ocean? That is the city of New Orleans. What menacing creatures have recently appeared in the United States? Supposed to be a question mark there. That would be murder hornets, but I hope the one person that got that wrong put that one basilisk snake thing from Harry Potter. Obviously, those things aren't real. Well, let's hope not. In terms of the video game console, what does SNES stand for? That is the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. According to Greek mythology, who was the first woman on Earth? That was Pandora. And she opened the box and evil got all out into the world. What city was buried from Mount Vesuvius? That was Pompeii. Most of you knew that one. There are 2 states that tie for bordering the most other states. One is Tennessee, the other is Missouri. I'm also curious to see the other picked answers here for that question. Andy Griffith was a sheriff. Looks like most of you guys knew that one. And Adam Clayton and The Edge are members of U2. I don't know The Edge's real name, but it's what he decided to go by. The actor that played Obi-Wan Kenobi was Alec Guinness in the original Star Wars trilogy. Ewan McGregor played him in the prequels, episode 1, 2, and 3. These other 2 actors were in Star Wars, but played different roles in the original trilogy. Deficiency of vitamin D causes rickets. Looks like only 4 of you knew that, or maybe just guessed correctly. An anemometer is used to measure wind speed. The NFL draft, Ryan Leaf was drafted right after Peyton Manning, and he did not do well in the NFL, and he's been in and out of jail. These are albums of Queen, which is one of the best rock bands of all time. It's just a fact. And then recently, Adam Lambert teamed up with the remaining members of Queen to pay tribute to healthcare workers with the song We Are the Champions, and they put You Are the Champions in there as well to show their support. Napster was founded in 1999, and the only U.S. state flag to have an image on one side and another image on the reverse is the state of Oregon. One side is their state seal, the other side is a beaver. And in what city did the first Hard Rock Cafe open? It was in London, England. So that does it for our trivia night here tonight. Congratulations to our winners in the top 3 spots that will be added for our drawing on Monday. Be sure to tune in on Monday so you do not miss it. If your name is drawn for that Amazon gift card, be sure to join us. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for joining us for Quarantine Trivia. Please go to Facebook and the Logan's Quarantine Trivia. Please like that page. I'm going to be asking a couple questions here in the next day or so. So give that page a like so you do not miss any there. Also subscribe to this YouTube channel so you do not miss any live streams as well, or if we have technical difficulties in the future and I have to post a new live stream link, you can easily just find it. Now, that is it for live stream trivia. I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to be doing this because I am itching to get back into in-person trivia. My mind and my gut says it might be a while, so we'll see. But continue to like this Facebook page and subscribe to this channel and follow everything so you do not miss any out for future trivia nights. As always, please maintain social distancing rules. Please consider giving if you have extra money to do so, whether to one of these 4 links or $1 or so to PayPal or Venmo down there. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend and continue to stay healthy, and we will see you on Monday for a drawing of our first quarantine trivia prize and, of course, for more trivia. So have a great weekend, rest well, learn some stuff, and we'll see you on Monday. Have a good night, guys.